Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and we are live and in effect. As I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device, we're going to take a look at the markets and see what they are doing in Asia. And they're going to open up in about 2 minutes. Yes, that's right. They're about 2 minutes late for Kitco to show up what's happening over there. It just takes a little while, so we're going to go through and answer some comments when I get my boilerplate in. And hope everybody has had a good weekend so far as we press on here. Let's see here. My voice is still not back up to normal, so bear with me on that. But it's a little bit painful to still talk this way. But here we go. Let's get into some of these comments from a couple of days ago. We've got Bosnian Stacker says here, they're nice and thumbs up. Thank you. The 10th ounce a kangaroo unboxing from a couple of years, that was from a couple of years ago. But anyways, let's see here. We've got Mr. Blue Manchi just started saying how pretty and neat gold and silver are. We back up on top. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. I wish it was that simple. I'm always talking about how pretty gold and silver are. AU and AG, that's right. Love gold and silver. Good to see you guys. Welcome. We got a lot of good folks here tonight. As we wait these markets to open, Tom Larson is here. Tony Erickson here with a profile picture. Good to see Tony Erickson. Hope you're doing okay. Sign Up is here. Joe Dawning is here. And Pistol Packing Pilot is here. Pistol Packing Pilot posted an intriguing video about some lovely silver ladies. Yes, indeed. I'm not sure what it's about, but I think he might have some lovely silver ladies on his channel. Who knows? But check out Pistol Packing Pilot's channel. A great guy. Him and Mrs. Triple P. And good to see a Yankee Pride, John Knox. Let's take a look at the markets. Have they opened up? It is 2 minutes after 6. Let's do it. And they have. Gold is up slightly. And I have a poll here if you guys want to participate and see what's going to happen with silver specifically by the end of next week, because it's been on a tear. But right now it's opening up with some slight correction, down 4 cents right now. And gold is up 70 cents. That's the open. Platinum has not done anything yet, but platinum doesn't trade as frequently as gold and silver, and palladium even less. Is still up $2. Rhodium is down $100, but I think that's from last week. Good to see Red Crawler. CCT is here. JM Unleashed is here. He posted a link to Pistol Packing Pilot's channel. Appreciate that. Good to see Carrie Turan. THS. Zook is here. David McKenzie is with us as well. Good to see everybody as we follow these markets. We're going to come back again to these, but let's get back to the channel comments and see what folks are saying here. Cyber Curtain Twitcher about this is a video that I thought might do better than it did. Trying new stuff. I try to post a lot of different types of stuff with regards to precious metals. And my other video on Zimbabwe did very, very well, but this one did not, apparently. CCT says, interesting stuff, Sal. Coincidentally, I've bought myself a 1/4 ounce 2024 gold standard. There you go. With King Chuck before he pops his clogs. Exactly right. Exactly. Whoa, look at this. Tony Erickson has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Way to go, Tony Erickson. That's awesome. And the first super chat of the night came from Metal Seer with new. Thank you, Metal Seer. And Tony Erickson, if you did receive a gift membership from Tony Erickson, give him a big fat thank you. That's very, very nice. Let's see here. Very good. Oh, whoa, very good. The pose last night at the auction. 4 female silver stackers posed topless for their boobs to be ladders on the coins. I've incorporated those rounds into my 5K subscriber giveaway. Nice subscriber giveaway. That's awesome. Well, Pistol Packing Pilot, you had a lot better luck than I did. I've been trying to get a calendar going for years. We did it 1 year called Sal's Gals, but it never took off. Nobody took the bait on it. Pun intended. Very good. Mrs. Coin Crew is here. Good to see Mrs. Coin Crew. The lovely Mrs. Coin Crew is here. There she is. The one and the only. She's got a great channel, too. Always shows some really good stuff that she has with Coin Crew, and they've got a good coin shop going. And Coin Crew also does auctions as well. So check out Mrs. Coin Crew and the Coin Crew channel. Good to see you guys. Mike Herrera is here as well. Let's get into another comment, and we'll check the markets again. From BSD, here's what he says on the video from this morning. Silver awakens. Is it time to ignore gold? I'd like to hear comments on this. Very difficult to sell silver at a gain. Plus, you need so much of it to be worthwhile sell, and the losses can be as much as $3 per ounce. Whereas gold is easy to dump, and usually you can get close to spot on or 3 ounce, 3% back. Community thoughts. Yes, BSD, you're exactly right. Silver is much more volatile, and that includes when you go to sell it, because as a higher percentage, you are paying a higher premium, which puts you at risk. So that's why it's a longer grind for silver. And it takes a lot more patience and perseverance when you're stacking. This is why I always tell people to hold on for as long as you can, for as much as you can on silver. And if you really want to really experience what that dollar cost averaging is about, keep your receipts for what you bought and when, and the premiums you paid for it, because the price that matters the most is the price you get when you sell. This is one reason why I moved more towards gold, but I'm not against buying silver either. But you just have to, or not against buying it, considering the premiums. The premiums have come down a lot on silver, but they're starting to sneak up a little bit for some products. Yes, indeed. So a very, very good comment. Clear Lake Drive. I stand by what I said at the beginning for all the reasons you listed. Knowing market behavior is a big key. Because of my location, I pretty much buy online. I watch the market and monitor my top 5 dealers on eBay. Many May day only or limited quantities till sold out specials that are at or just above check or wire price on their business site. Yeah, knowing the market behavior definitely is the big key. There's no question about that. You got to know what's going on and what could happen one way or the other. You know, that's where technical analysis may come in handy as well too. But, you know, somebody commented about if the silver price falls below the 200-day moving average, that means that it's going to go up in this day or that day. Well, it's hard to say, because who's going to say when it's going to go up or down, below or above the moving day average? Anyways, Pistol Packin' Pilot, thank you, my friend. He said, Pistol Packin' Pilot sent $4.99. Have a beer on me, brothers. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that so much. All right, let's see here. Let's do one more, and then we'll get into the markets and see what they're doing now. Appreciate you guys being with me here tonight as we press forward here. Prospector James Marshall. I've been saying this for a month now. I went big on AG in the last month, and I'm happy I did. This had to happen. He bought the dip. I tell you what, I was making suggestions that if you're going to buy, it's the time to do it when the price dips below where many of us feel that floor is, that support level, which is about $22.50 to $22. That's exactly where it was. Now it's popped up above that. But what is it doing here on this Sunday night? And where do you think it will go by the end of Friday night of next week? By the end of next week, let me know. The poll question is above. We're going to keep that up for most of the night. Let me know what your thoughts are on where you think silver is going to go by the end of the week. Because right now, it is now down. Silver is now down more. Down 4 cents, $23.44. And gold is down now as well, too. Down 60 cents. Oh my goodness gracious. That beer tasted like crap. Let's try this one. Let's do it. I'm gonna pretend this coffee is beer. I bet you it's going to be great, Pistol Packin' Pilot. Oh yeah, delicious. Good one. Thank you, Pistol Packin' Pilot. Much better. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. You were the man. All right, let's see. There's where the markets are now. Both gold and silver down slightly, but as you see, silver is down more on a percentage basis than gold is right now. Now look at this. Gold is now popped up 10 cents. Silver is now down 5 cents. So it's interesting to see what's happening here. But we'll do this very good. Stack Boy is here. Welcome, Stack Boy. We've got Nighthawk. Silver Fox is here. Surfing Silver. Let's get back into the comments, see what people are saying. Ghost watching Ace Tone. And again, this video I thought would do better because this is actually very, very big news. They are actively working on a gold standard right now, Zimbabwe is. I hope it all works out for the people of Zimbabwe, says Ghostwatch. It's sad to know that with all their natural resources that they would rather deal with another country's dirty shirt. Thanks for the news, Sal. Yes, indeed, that's right, exactly. Well, there's a lot of impoverishment and corruption, and probably even to some extent, even today, there is there. So, yes, indeed. All right, let's get back over here. And we've got Red Crawler says, February 19th is President's Day, and the U.S. markets are closed. Yeah, well, we're looking at the world markets now. But yes, and it is perfect timing for a red flag event by the government. Great video and eye candy. Yes, we shall see. We'll find out what goes on, what could happen there economically. We'll keep an eye on things. World markets will react. But yes, indeed. Surf and silver, yes, thank you. Energy is coming back. My throat's still not quite back all the way, which is annoying. But yeah, but other than that, but thank you, brother. Feeling much better today, but thank you, sir. Tucson Bubba, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that, my friend. I slurp in your honor. Very good. And let's see here. And this is for Modest Silverstack's wife, too, but mostly in honor of Tucson Bubba. But this is going to be in stereo. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. And blowing a kiss. I'm blowing a big kiss to Modest Silverstack's wife. There you go. All right, very good. Good evening, HVAC Residential Basics. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Ibji is here, too. Yes, indeed. My shirt's dirty, but it is cleaner than the other shirts that are in the laundry pile right now. Just want to make you aware of that. All right, very good. Let's see here. Aslag 1046. I woke up this morning feeling like gold. Keep stacking. Yes. There you go. Waking up feeling like gold is a good thing. Actually, for me still being a little bit cold, I felt like I woke up feeling like copper this morning. Metal Seer, the great Metal Seer, with a $2 super thanks. He's one of the few that do that, and I appreciate that, Metal Seer. It means a lot. It's very kind of you. And probably would be smarter to buy silver now, but I'm a gold accumulator. Glad to see silver over 23 after hanging around the 22 range for so long. Yep, I agree with you, Metal Seer. Exactly right. That's kind of my position, too, for sure. Yes, indeed. Definitely not against it, but I definitely am liking gold. But anyways, very good. Thank you, Susan Pitts. So good to see you. All right, let's see here. We've got Danelle9096 from this morning's video asking the question, is it time to ignore gold? At this moment, definitely gold, says Dan. I think the upcoming recession will not be supportive for the price of industrial metals, but maybe in a few months' time, silver may be a bargain. Very good point. Very good point indeed. There's a lot of things working for and against silver's price action. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's see. Soul Patch Jackson is here. Long time no see. Good to see you, Soul Patch back. And welcome to James Smith and Jamie Fox and Bill 457 and Matthew. Matthew Crustlife is with us. Daniel says here, hey Sal, I have a vintage Johnson Buffet London 550-ounce bar and would like to know its worth. Well, good question. I don't know. It's usually those vintage bars carry a premium, but those premiums are normally realized only amongst the secondary market. In other words, the community, whoever's willing to pay for it. You take it to your local coin shop, more likely they're going to give you spot for it. It just depends. And I really don't know what that market is like for those. Very good. All right. Mark Razor is back. It's been a while since we've seen Mark Razor. He's been away from the metals lately, but I feel something in the air with the future of silver. I feel a jump in price coming very soon. I hope I'm right. All right, you could be right. We shall see. Dean's last wife, not his last wife, but his wife was walking by with your last slurp, Sal. She laughed and said, what the heck? She watches ASMR eating videos. So right up her alley. Very, very cool. That's awesome. That's great. Glad we could be of service. Oh, man. Mike for Democracy with his very first super chat, I think. Thank you. A few dollars for laundry money for my dirty shirt. Thank you, Mike. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind of you indeed. That's very nice. I appreciate that. I hope I don't spill any coffee on this shirt. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that so much, Mike. All right, very, very cool. And thank you for coming back. I think I've teed off Mike more times than I can count, but I appreciate him sticking with me and putting up with me. Thank you, Mike. All right, let's take a look at more of these prices for the markets. Gold is now up $1, one full dollar, up 0.05% to $2,015.20 right now. Silver's down 1 shiny red cent, like the cent that I have in my hand. In fact, if you want to see the movement of the gold and silver prices as of right now, press the number 1. Press the number 1 on your screen, on your computer keyboards, and I'm going to show you the price movements before they change quickly right here. Here we go. Hold on a second here. I'm going to show you. This is the price action. You'll never see this in any other channel. I'm actually going to be showing you physically what's going on with the metals complex right now. In just a second here. Come on. Why isn't this working? All right. Gold up $1. Up $1. Silver down 1 cent. 1 shiny red cent. All right, there we go. Now that has just changed. Now silver's up a dime. I don't have a dime on me. Do I have a dime handy? Not a clad dime anyway. I don't have a clad dime. All right. Well, it was fun while it lasted. But that was the move in the metals complex. $1 up for gold. 1 cent down for silver. Insane in the membrane. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Where are we? Let's get back to it. So there's the market moves now. Now gold is flatlined. Crazy. Long Live Coins is here. Good to see Long Live Coins. Welcome. And Annie Oakley is here. And good to see you. Have a good crowd here tonight. And if I don't acknowledge you, I do apologize. There's just a lot going on, but I appreciate each and every single one of you being here. Welcome. John is here as well. And very good. Bidenomics is working. I don't have a dime. That's right, exactly. All right. Jason Price says here, 2 weeks ago, everyone's crying about the price of silver and how it will never go back up, break up. Goes up 7%. Now it's all talk about it going to the moon. Silver will rise when Jamie Dimon says so. That's right. Well, I tell you what, that's one thing you don't see me saying, well, just because it's gone up 7%, that I think it's going to go to the moon either. But I digress. All right, let's second here, folks. Let's see here. Metal Seer. Click to see Jewel Cool Joe Camel Coin. Oh, wow. Joe Camel Coin. That's awesome. Steve C says, speaking of dimes, a Mercury dime seems to be sold out online at most major bullion dealers. Wow, that is interesting, Steve C. That's crazy. I'll have to look that up. Mercury dimes, who knows? They may be coming in short supply soon. I don't know. That's fascinating. Good to see. My name is Nobody. Good to see. My name is Nobody. And we also have the great Tiger Stacker is here. Tiger Stacker, the one and the only. We love Tiger Stacker. He posts some great content. And also Tiger Stacker works in the healthcare industry. He works hard. And so appreciate you, sir. Good to see you, my friend. All right, let's see what Cemetery Shop has to say. He always has some very good, thoughtful comments. And he may be with us tonight. Yes, indeed. Cemetery Shop says this. I think there's analysis fatigue among stackers and speculators. The market forces we traditionally depend on to prognosticate future movements aren't reliable anymore. People believe that the main driver of price as the precious metal market is manipulation. When 1 week we expect price to go one way for specific reasons, only to find that it went the opposite. We become mind numb when hearing analysis reports. For this reason, I think the simple approach is best. Wait for the dips and buy some more. Buy again, but not as much when the prices rise. Yep, that's enhanced dollar cost averaging. I like that philosophy for sure. I agree with that. And so, yep, just kind of wait it out. Maybe look past the noise. I know I participate in noise because I do market analysis. But, in the end, what it boils down to is the lessons we can learn from that. Oh, Tiger, man, very kind of you, Tiger Stacker. He says, I hope all is okay with you. I have an interview with Delegate Pritt from West Virginia based on your video. Is it okay to premiere when you're done? Oh, yes, indeed. Wow. Yes. Very good. Yes, by all means. That's awesome. I've been trying to get an interview with Alex Mooney from West Virginia, but I'm not had any luck at all on that. But that's great that you ever get an interview. Check out Tiger Stacker's channel, and definitely you want to stay tuned to that. That is amazing. Way to go, Tiger Stacker. What a great accomplishment to do that. Um, I'm got very close thanks to a friend of mine. I have another friend in West Virginia who hooked me up with the Alex Mooney people, but sadly he never followed through. But anyways, very good. Thank you, Dennis Niemeyer. Getting a little better. Throat's still a little bit cloggy up here. But anyways, all right. Now we've got here King Tiger Crown Estate says this. You have to think about the use of gold in electronics during this AI boom, and that we right now know that could positively affect the price. Yep, I did a video on that very subject. Not to mention gold is being brought up by the ton around the world right now by central banks. Are being bought up. Yep, that's right. There's a worldwide gold craze going on right now, and the gold standard looks like it may be making a comeback. Talked about that too. Talked about all three of those subjects in videos recently. Yes, indeed. Very good. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Glad you guys are all with us tonight. Let's continue to press on. We have got Cemetery Shop again here. Says this. Andy thinks the fuse is short. You think it's longer. Still a few years. I think it's shorter than that. We are on the cusp of a financial disaster today. If the only measure when something terrible will occur is the idea that it's too terrible to endure, it's foolish to believe it can't happen right now, and therefore it must still be far off. Not all bad things happen when you least expect it. Yep, and that's right. I think we have to be open to the possibility that at any moment things could change in an instant, economically. I mean, look what happened in the financial crisis of 2007 and 2008. We could see something like that happen again. It's just that it seems like it's been talked about. We've been cried wolf for so long, and just what I told Andy in this, it's like people have been crying wolf for so long. When it does happen, people are going to be mind numb to it, and they're like, oh, okay, there's another speculation, and then it'll be too late for people to react. The best thing to do is just to be prepared, and to think about the motivations for some of these people. To do that. Are they selling something? Are they, what have you? You got to look at that from that angle as well, too. And I know Andy is he has his own business and he sells silver. But I do think he's, open at least to some pushback. And I think that's why I told him before, he did this interview, because this is the last part of the series of interview. This is one long, almost 2-hour interview with him. And I just broke it up into sections. But I told him from the onset that, hey, I am a contrarian. I don't believe in a lot of the hype that's out there. I like to look at things from a balanced point of view. So he appreciates that, and he's willing to come back. Let's see here. Oh, man. Okay, Piss and Pack and Pilot gave us some beer money, and he says, to finish your laundry, $20 for Mike wasn't enough. Binox is working. Thank you, Piss and Pack and Pilot. Oh, man, you were too kind. Thank you, brother. I'm unworthy. I should be able to get some Tide balls. Is that what the kids are doing these days? Very good. Let's see. All right. Thank you, my friend. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Where are we at? Let's go up to JM Unleashed, the great JM Unleashed, who is with us tonight, another great member of the community. And I tell you what, one thing I do, even though my viewership is down, I really do need to count my blessings, because my core audience is absolutely the most amazing. You guys are just so awesome and great, and you really do keep me going, and I can't thank you enough for your viewership and kindness. So JM, I'm continuing to view the GSR as a top indicator or barometer for his current and future decisions. For so many reasons, 50 to 1 seems to be an ideal default. It really does. I kind of agree with you, JM Unleashed. It seems like that's the most reasonable ideal default. However, I'm thinking the normal gold to silver ratio will be somewhere around 60 to 70 to 1. And that's a broad range, but I think that's going to be kind of the new normal. But let's see here. Very good. Yes, good crowd tonight, and I appreciate you guys being here tonight for sure. Yes, indeed. And by the way, stay tuned. There's going to be a very, very special live broadcast tomorrow night. Everybody that's here tonight, you're going to want to be here tomorrow night for something very intriguing, interesting, and new on this channel. Yep, I'm gonna try to do a little new things from time to time, and you're going to want to be here. It's tomorrow night. It's going to be a special live broadcast tomorrow night. I believe it starts at 6:30 this time. Got to get things prepared. But so stick around tomorrow evening for a very, very special broadcast. You're not going to want to miss this. That's for sure. All right. David G says, thanks, Sal. We'll see how the metals do in a few hours when the markets open up. Always look forward to your Sunday live stream. David G, are you with us tonight? It is Sunday and we are live. And so thank you. Kanito Warrior is here. Welcome. Thanks for the thumbs up. Steve C, I think it's going to be 6:30, I think is what I've mentioned. I think it's 6:30, which is a little different time. But anyways, very good. All right. Mike for Democracy, D asterisk KS going to be D. Dorks. Is it dorks are going to be dorks or ducks are going to be ducks? Maybe it's ducks. Maybe we should get our ducks in a row. Maybe that's what he's telling us. Get some ducks. Get our ducks in a row. Let's see. All right, let's see what we've got here. Let's refresh these markets again. Look at this. Gold is now down $1. Gold has been kind of just fluctuating up and down. Gold down $1.10 now. Silver still down 1 shiny red cent. You saw it earlier, but yes, and there David G is here with us. Very good. And IbG is with us. Matthew still is here. And thank you, West Texas Stacker. Still not fully on the mend as far as my throat, but thank you, brother. And let's see here. Tiger Stacker. Oh yes, when do you finish so I can schedule the premiere? You know what? It just depends. They're kind of free form, Tiger, but I tell you what, you let me know. I usually end around 8. I'll try to end around 8 tonight if that'll work for you. Make sure to check out Tiger Stacker. He is going to have an excellent interview. Check out Tiger Stacker's channel. So we're going to try to wrap this thing up around 8 so he can get his premiere going. Yes, indeed. Make sure to check out Tiger Stacker. That's amazing. He got as a delegate or an actual congressman there from West Virginia. That's awesome. And by the way, we're so glad that Annie Oakley is with us as well. And tonight, as we watch these markets, now we're going to go back and dip into the comments again. Because, let's see here. Bad Bobbler. I'm thinking $30 silver and $2,400 gold sometime this year. With everything that's happening in the world, it's got to break loose. We'll see. Bad, that is not unreasonable in my view. I predicted $2,200 gold and $28 silver. But, I've so far been wrong for about 3 years on silver. So, we'll see here. All right, there you go. Delegate, same as congressman for the state of West Virginia. Okay, very, very good. Nice. So, delegate from the state assembly of West Virginia there. That's great. And let's see here. Let's go over here to Daryl. Any CBDC would be bad for freedom's sake. Exactly. I agree with that. Not good. And by the way, speaking of CBDC, the video I posted this afternoon, you're not going to want to miss that one too, with old Fanny. Yes, indeed. We play some Fanny clips. If you want to know, if you know what I'm talking about. Robert Lakey, 88, says here, Zimbabwe has underlying issues that a pretend gold standard won't resolve. Ultimately, runaway inflation is caused by too much cash chasing few goods and services. Their fiscal spending exceeds their revenues, so they print more money. So now they want to fool people into a gold-backed currency, all lies, as if their government would adhere to the limitations of their gold reserves. They'd eat through it in a few months, then start printing again. Well, Robert, you very well may be right. I don't doubt and underestimate the power of politicians to abuse the power they have and the things that they propose. So it all hinges on if they'll stick to it. You're right. Very good. Good to see Yankee Doodle Stacker is here. Good to see you. And ZZY says the natural market force says silver will stay within its natural spot price trading range. All right, there you go. We'll see what that looks like. John Knox here says the following, and I quote, we could have a drop in the price of gold and silver before they go up to the next bull rally. It will probably be a 2 or 3 year rally during the time which will they'll both go significantly, especially silver. The drop will likely come from the higher levels back to where they are today before the rally starts. It will probably occur in the next 16 months. I could probably wrong, but it just seems most likely case to me. Jerome Powell is doing his best to lay the S word hitting the fan because he knows he's getting fired when Trump gets his second term, so we'll likely kick the can down the road. So it really hits the first half of 2025. 3 of the last 4 recessions took quite a long time to materialize, something like 30 months or so. I think this one could take 3 years from when the yield curve inverted, which was October 2022. Okay, thank you for your thoughts there, John. You will see what happens for sure. And yeah, could there be delay? I think that the rate cuts will likely be driven more by politics than anything else. Kathy says, is anybody buying Trump's gold sneakers? Is there a hidden message in those sneakers? Yeah, $400 a pair. I think they sold out, according to some folks. But anyway, Silver Heist, I might go for 50-50 for a while. I want both metals. There you go. And yeah, check out Silver Heist channel. He's been doing really good progress reports on his buys and goal setting. Great channel anyway. Great presentation. Love what Silver Heist does. Dorks are going to be dorks. Yes, indeed. You can probably count me in on that, Mike. I'm probably one of the biggest dork of all. But thank you for putting up with me anyway. Pakistan. Love you like my brother. Don't forget, you owe me 100 push-ups for $40 silver in 2024. All right. Very good. All right. Well, yes, we'll see here. What do I get? If it doesn't hit $40 in 2024, Pakistan's in the good. What do I get? $100 super chat? Or $100 PayPal, friends and family. That's what I'll get, right? If it doesn't hit there. Let's see here. All right, very good. That's right. Metal Seer says gold will drop to $1,800 on the day of the second coming when peace is on earth. That's right, exactly. I did not get into this $400 sneakers. I missed my chance, apparently. West Texas Stacker says, sounds like you're feeling better. Need cash, need silver and gold. There you go, West Texas Stacker. Feeling a little better. Throat's still struggling a bit here, but thank you. When you do talk, you know, on a regular basis like I do on these videos, you realize how important your voice is. As usually I would just keep quiet. Big test shooting. I'm pretty sure every time you show the US dollar, it's the same one in every video. Appreciate all your hard work. Yep, very precise. That's exactly right. It is the same exact dollar bill. Yep, Boris says here, after watching the United spot, it's difficult to see all of the crooks in the real crook voice. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy. Yes, Moments in Trading says here about Fannie Willis. My video on Fannie Willis. If you haven't had a chance to see it, I think you might get a kick out of this video. Lesson. She has no explanation or records of where that cash came from. That's the lesson. She claims it was saved up change from making purchases in cash, but no records of her withdrawing any cash to make those purchases or explanation of where all that cash came from to make those purchases. And the thing is, you must be proven. You have to provide evidence. There must be evidence of any crime. Having cash is not a crime, right? And I think she knows that, especially as being a prosecutor, a DA. She knows the value of cash. And so they can't get her on having cash on hand. Then she supposedly paid all that cash to the other guy who has no records of receiving it, no records of depositing it anywhere, and cannot produce records or explanation of what happened to said cash. I would say the only lesson she is giving is that liberals make terrible prosecutors. But in this case, she may be actually very smart, because is there a reasonable doubt? I don't know. Colloidal silver? Maybe I should try some colloidal silver for my throat. I don't know. Minnesota Joe. Might be a good idea. Very good. Let's see here. And John Bannon here on this video about Fannie Willis here says, what'd you talk about, Willis? And we were kind of asking her what she was talking about, but she kind of admitted to a crime by saying taking some of the campaign money and paying herself with cash. Another interesting video, Sal. Crime-related ones do better, don't they? We'll find them very interesting. I agree. There should be some cash around, and I do. Always have some powder in your keg, as we say. You sound better. Good. CBDCs are not. Justin Castro is pushing them hard up here in Canada. He and CBDCs are evil. He will be gone soon, and there will be a conservative government for sure. Well, I think the guy running against him in Parliament, I forget his name, but a very clever guy, a very smart guy, made some really good points about some of the companies and that work for, and and Trudeau didn't really have much of an answer for that. But anyways, all right. Sign up says, did anyone notice her backwards dress? Good questioning, Sal. Keep questioning everything. Yes, thank you. And I wondered that too. We did watch her walk in, and it was really hard to tell if it was the dress was on backwards or not. I know that was all kind of the rage to see is her dress backwards. Let's see. This year, promise you silver will go up and down. That's right, Matthew. I think that's a very good, safe assumption. Yes, indeed. Sabinator, geez, they better make an example of her. Lock her up. Well, I tell you what, I don't know. I think the only thing that will happen to her is she'll just be taken off the case. I don't know that she'll be criminally prosecuted. But let's see here. Pierre, that's Pierre Bolivar. Yes, Pierre. That's him. That's the guy's name. Let's see here. Big test unit. All this Fanny and Dork talk is tomorrow night's special live video. Some kind of porn? No porn thing. No. But actually, it'll be something that will have a lot of eye candy in it, nonetheless. That's for sure. Let's see here. Let's see. To send you a couple of salary metal rounds to Pakistan would probably cost me a couple $100. I tell you what, Pakistan, let's do this. If silver hits $40, I'll give you 100 push-ups. I'll do you 100 push-ups. If silver doesn't get to $40 by the end of the year, you have to pay me $100, friends and family, PayPal, U.S. cash. How does that sound? Very good. But that will work. Yeah, no face reveal, so sorry about that. Let's see here. Metal Seer says phony Fanny could also use some gold and silver for her corrupt financial transaction, just like Bob Menendez. That's right, Metal Seer. Exactly right. Let's get to the markets again, shall we? Let's see here. We have world spot price now. Gold is up 30 cents. Silver has flatlined. So we might see silver start to climb up here tonight. Silver has completely flatlined right now. No movement at all in the price. Same thing for platinum. I think palladium is kind of the same way. It says it's up $9, but I digress. Crazy. Oh, yeah. There it is. There's the movement in the metals price. And by the way, just so you guys understand, I am controlled. I am actually, believe it or not, people don't realize that I'm controlled opposition. I am controlled opposition. In other words, the opposition controls me. Every move I make, every syllable I utter is controlled by the opposition. Whatever opposition that could be, I'm controlled by it. All right, just so you understand that. All right, very good. So, if I'm on a football team, whatever opposing team it is, they control me. If it's your favorite baseball team, the opposite team, I'm controlled by them. Your favorite political party, if the opposite of the political party you're in favor of, whoever you're against, they control me. If it's artificial intelligence, I'm controlled by the opposite of artificial intelligence, which means I'm controlled by the people that live on North Sentinel Island off the coast of India and Myanmar, or not Myanmar, but what is that other country? Indonesia. I'm controlled by those people. All right. That's my opposition. All right, let's get back over here. Randy says, lessons from a former Georgia judge and current DA. Wow, okay. Let's see here. I'm wondering why her father and former Black Panther was booted out of South Africa. That was never followed up on. You know, I did hear him testify about holding cash was a black thing. I thought that was kind of an odd and interesting thing. I'm only controlled by 79. That's right, she controls me. Exactly. I'm controlled by the slurp, says Cemetery Shop. Here we go. That's right. I am controlled by the Rothschild Illuminati family, Metal Seer says. That's right, exactly. But if I'm a part of the Illuminati, I want to make you know that I'm energy efficient and I use LED light bulbs only for my illumination. No longer these little high energy, you know, the light bulbs with the filaments take up a lot of energy. No way. I am exactly holding on to low energy. I'm low energy Sal. Yes, indeed. Johnny Silver, my mini poll. It's all 79's fault. One yes or no. There you go. Is it all 79's fault? Stack Boy is still with us tonight. Welcome, Stack Boy. Good to see you. And glad you guys are sticking with me here. By the way, the poll results so far, look at this. We have 47% of you that say that silver is going to go higher by the end of the week, with 25% say it's going to go lower, and 28% say that it will be about the same. Metal Seer, if you don't hold cash, you ain't black. I like that. Oh, that's great. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's awesome. All right, let's see here. DPR Rhythms, I guess crooked politicians might be careful what they wish for. Cashless and CBDC will bury them under the same power they wish to overexert us. I think they're going to use stories like this to push for central bank digital currencies. I really do. And they can say, well, see, you know, everybody's using cash and everything like that, and there's just criminals use cash. That's right. No matter what political party you are, criminals use cash. Great video. Thank you, Rego Silver. Steve AUAG. She might want to move now that she told the whole world she hoards cash at her house. Up to $15,000 worth, right? You got to be very clever how you hold your cash at home. Yes, indeed. And good to see you guys. By the way, so good to see Johnny Silver is here. Johnny Silver posted a great video, by the way, very recently. You're going to want to check that out. Lassie Farm is here. We love Lassie Farm. He is a part of what keeps the supply chain going with what he does. Check out Lassie Farm's channel. And Jim Borumba is here. Bosnian Stacker, my hookers took only cash for a very long time. The goal was negotiable with the right person. There you go. That golden hooker. I like that. I like that. Very good. Let's see here. Where are we at? Peg Boyd says here, most folks do not have 1 month of cash on hand. Should an economic or job loss happen. That's right, they don't. Many I know personally have at least 1 year of cash on hand to cover bills. At least with stacking, most should be covered for 6 months. This is what Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman have iterated for years, except Dave Ramsey would not ever suggest that you stack gold or silver. Nope, unfortunately, they won't. All right, very good. Stacking Benjamins is here. An appropriate name. We're just talking about holding on the cash. Yes, indeed. And Tony Erickson, who is now fresh back with a new profile picture, says here, all of us see that stream should be commenting and backing you up on this. It is the truth. I mean, if a government representative is doing it, why can't we? That's right, exactly. Exactly. Do what they do, not what they say as well. But in this case, do what she did and says, right? John is here. John Ram is here. Late, but you're here. That's all good. Good to see you. One of many is here. Kevin the Weed Man is with us tonight. And Gold Chick is here as we march on through. Appreciate you guys being here with me tonight. And let's take a look at the market activity. Look at this. The gold is up now 30 cents. And silver did a breakthrough very briefly, fractions of a cent, but now has pulled back 2 cents now. Down 2 cents, indeed it is. Now it's $23.47 for silver. Oh, thank you, Lassie Farm. I appreciate that, my friend. You are the best. You are the man. Yes, indeed. Copper Bones is here. Good to see you. All right. When it hits the fan, I'll be making corn whiskey. There you go. There you go. I like that. I wonder if Fannie has a fanny pack. Fanny packed in cash. Exactly. I paid him in this to get my fanny packed in cash. All right. Isn't that in a Weird Al Yankovic song? I can wear my fanny pack. I wear my fanny pack because I'm a maniac in a fanny pack. William Rome, no CBDC from Weaver Central. Not sure this U.S. corporation will be here in 2 years. All right. Well, don't know. I think the CBDC is ultimately coming, just a matter of when and how. See the closing price in 14 hours ahead of you. $40 equals 100 push-ups and 10 push-ups for every dollar more than that. And if less than $40, then I pay $100 PayPal, friends and family. Yes, that is a deal, Pakistan. Zinga Good, that sounds like a deal. Thank you, my friend. We'll do it. 100 push-ups and 10 push-ups for every dollar more. That's right. So if it's $41 by the end of by January 1st, 2025, you guys see this. I'm going to actually pin this. Let's see if Zinda Good will make good on his promise here. I know we've got a poll and we've pinned this too, but we just want to have this for posterity's sake. And so thank you, brother. We'll do it. Well, so if it's $41, I'll do 110 push-ups. If it's $42, I'll do 120 push-ups. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. All right. Very good. That is a deal. Pakistan's in the good. That is a deal. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see here. And, oh, man, thank you, Lassie Farm. That is so very kind of you, sir. I don't feel I am, really, but I appreciate it, my friend. He says, Sal is the anchor of the stacking community. You know what? If you would have had a typo in there, I could have been the canker sore of the stacker community. Some people feel that I am the canker sore of the stacking community, but I digress. Thank you so much. And Pawpaw Strategy spends some valuable family time with the grandkids. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, there you go. Yes, thank you. Zinda Good's going to live stream the transaction, and I will do these push-ups live on a live stream for Pakistan Zinda Good, if it happens. Yes, indeed. All right. I feel so confident about this bet that I'm pretty much already counting where I'm going to put that $100 towards. But in some way, I hope I'm wrong. That would be amazing if I'm wrong on that. But let me tell you another bet I made with somebody who was just as adamant, if not more adamant. We upped the game. There was a guy named Scott that made me a bet that Trump would come back into office by March of 2021. And I bet him, he first bet $100, and when it didn't happen in January, they said, well, it's going to come in March. It's going to come in March. I said, all right, well, let's bet $500 in. And when it didn't, he split. I emailed him, said, "Oh no, you didn't get there." You know, he just kept and he just backed out of the deal, and never heard from him since. Crazy. I need to head out. Early appointment. All right, thank you, CCT. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Hope all goes well with your appointment tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Yes, my shirt is dirty. That's right. I got a dirty shirt, but it's not too bad. It probably needs some washing anyway. But anyways, very good. All right. Steve C says, it's only a matter of time. Unsustainable spending and debt. Good video. Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. For sure. Steve says, Trump 2024 said he will not allow CBDC. That's right. But he's only in there for 4 years. He may delay it, but I think sooner or later it could come anyways. Good one, Sal. Thank you, Crafty Stacker. Having fun with this one with Fanny. David G says, thanks, Sal. Sometimes a paper trail will save your butt, or Fanny in this case. So it's not always a bad thing unless it shows bad actions on your part. That's right. True. Yep. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Zephael, are you willing to wager for this next election cycle that he'll not come back into office? The liberal insanity is strong, so I'm kind of wondering myself. Um, I don't know what you mean by not come back in office. Like if I actually don't think that that Biden is going to run. I think something is going to happen between now and then, and it may happen at the convention. But I think it's probably going to be more than likely Michelle Obama or the guy from California, Gavin Newsom. I think it's probably going to be one of those two, or maybe, perhaps Hillary, maybe Hillary. But I don't think it's going to be Biden. I really don't think it's going to be Biden. But we'll see here. All right. It's getting too risky to even campaign with him. Very good. Very good. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Grandson grabbed the peace dollar, and I said, "But I helped you. What could I say?" There you go. All right. That's awesome, HVAC. Yes, indeed. HVAC was very kind and sent me a picture of his grandson with a silver. Great stuff. Good stuff. Yes, indeed. HVAC is teaching him young. Yes, indeed. That is great. No. Let's see here. Oh, no, I'm not comparing you. No, I'm not. Yeah, Zinda good. No, it's all good. You're good, my friend. We'll be good. Yes, indeed. And I'm hope. Yes, and in some ways, I really do hope it goes for 40 plus. You're good. Pakistan's in it good. You're definitely good, my friend. I'm not comparing you to the other guy. I'm just saying. Very good. Mike for Democracy is praying for the asteroid to hit before November. It's going to be a wild and crazy ride, no matter what happens, for sure. Let's see here. But I predict, though, if it is Michelle Obama, she'll win the election. I just think it's going to, there's no question she'll win big. I just, it just, and I don't agree with her politics, but I think that's what'll happen. Let's see. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see. Okay. She's not corrupt. Stop the fear mongering, says Stack Boy. I don't know. Stack Boy, what did you think about that statement where she talked about implicating herself with the cash for from her campaign contributions? She took cash from that campaign. Isn't that illegal? Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. She seemed pretty corrupt to me in her testimony. Seemed really kind of, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Very defensive, off-putting, But she even campaigned on not sleeping with her employees or her underlings. Of course, she didn't consider the guy who she was sleeping with, who she hired or appointed. She was an appointee, as an agent. So I guess it's just a matter of how you define that and what that means. But I would say she's very, very corrupt, extremely corrupt, and we're seeing just probably a small portion of it right now. I also think that the Letitia James is corrupt. I mean, her corruption was right out in the open. She's corrupting the whole justice system and how she went after Trump. But that's just my viewpoint. Let's see here. Let's see here. Flimlock, post once a day. Often you post 2 to 3 times a day. That's too much. Once in a while, maybe a video outside, clips from a coin show, and anything to change up the scenery. Yeah, it takes a lot of time, effort, and material beyond what I do now, and I've done it before. Any outside video I've done does nothing in terms of views. It does not help one bit to change up the scenery. I've tried it before. I've changed the scenery even in a recent video. But video performed horribly when I changed the scenery up. It's crazy. But anyways, very good. All right. Stack Boy says, black people stack money, bottom line. That's right. And I think everybody should stack money, some currency. Not just black people. I don't think it's necessarily a black thing. It should be a black thing. Although she made it racial, especially her dad did as well, too. Actually, she made it racial and she made it sexual. In other words, tying it to women. Women always have cash on hand, but let's see. But yeah, anyways. But the thing, her problem is she slept with her appointee, which is a big no-no in this type of thing. And she's and even MSNBC is saying that yeah, she's done. And there's a funny meme that shows a lady being thrown out of an SUV. And the lady being thrown out of the SUV is Fannie Willis. The SUV was labeled George Soros. So there you go. George Soros, I think, has even thrown her under the bus. Now, let's just let this one go. And I think they ought to drop the case. But anyways, we'll see here. Very good. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. Very good. All right, we've got Cyber Curtain Twitcher says, I don't know how anyone called Fanny could be taken seriously. Me either. What kind of name is that? I think she'd like to be called Fawny, as if, anybody's going to fawn over her. But apparently that guy did. Whether it's an American or British definition, there's still a crack in it. Yes, indeed, that's right. Exactly. Very good point. Big Trader is all a painting a narrative. I paid him back because she can't receive gifts over $100. That is why having cash needs to be a black thing. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yes, who knows? I don't think it should be a racial thing. If it's covering up a crime, it's covering up a crime, right? But nonetheless, she's using that as a case. But anyways, let's see here. By the way, did you hear her testimony? She says, I will not emasculate a black man. And then the guy, says, what? Says, I will not emasculate a black man. Do you understand? Was her testimony there. And I tell you what, if it was a white person saying that, I guarantee you the media would be all over that and saying how racist that statement is. And if I were Trump, I would take that statement alone and say this is what disqualifies her from being a prosecutor in this case, because she is a racist, and she is a flat-out racist with that kind of statement. She doesn't say I'm not going to emasculate a man; it's emasculating a black man. 100% pure, 100% racism. Let's say here, very good. And that's exactly right. She really did emasculate him anyways, but regardless. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Carrie Turan says, why can't any politician or lawyer answer a simple question? Crooks, all of them. Yes, indeed. She definitely went around the bend and sideways and up and down just to try to complicate matters, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cemetery Shop. With a bit of piety as well, too. And she felt like she's felt entitled to her position and role. And she's above this kind of questioning, which is what gets me. It's crazy. Cemetery Shop, at least she told on herself about how she got so much cash without any record of it. It came from her campaign, a federal crime perhaps. Yes, indeed. That's right. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see here. Norwegian Maid, very good. Always carry cash, and it's not because I'm a woman. There you go, Norwegian Maid. Exactly right. It's because it's being practical, right? And I carry cash too, and I'm a dude, and I'm a white dude. It's all right. It's okay. Let's see here. Very good. And Matthew Crust Life, celebrate there. Thank you so much for the confetti there, brother. And Clear Lake says here, Sal, I paused at 6:30 into this. It's 4:21 Central Time, 190 views, 54 thumbs up. You're live in 39 minutes. This is a good one. Judge it tomorrow, see how it does. Yeah, it's doing okay, but I appreciate it. I don't think this video is going to do as well either. My channel is, I've come to realize this is kind of the new normal. I'm going to try to do some new things, but everybody's been very kind and giving me suggestions. Some of them have gone from your videos are too long to your videos are way too short to your videos are too many videos or you need to post more videos. It's all over the place. I think in the end I just gotta try to think myself of what I can do. There's some suggestions in there what I can do kind of inter video to try to spice things up. But we'll see here. Uh, no new $20 bills past 2013. Wow, that's crazy. I've seen plenty 2016 or 2017 bills. They're all over the place. It's crazy. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at the markets now. We've got silver now down 2 cents still. Not a lot of movement down. Gold is up 30 cents right now. So the markets are kind of hanging out right above, right around this price. Not a lot of activity, not a lot of action tonight in terms of the markets, but indeed they're moving around. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Sin City is here. Matthew Crest Life still with us, biting his fingernails. Very good. All right, very good. All right. Several workers who don't sleep with anyone but their spouse. That's right, exactly. Yeah, I think for the most of us, I think for what's happening with Fannie is exception to the rule. It does not happen very often, even if it's with your coworker or underling or overling. Most of us don't engage in this behavior, no matter what party you are from. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, let's get back to the comments here. We've got Evom77 says this on the Fannie video. This little dandy that is Fannie has run Atlanta further into the depths of depravity. She gives criminals a free pass, and now they're going further into the suburbs to commit crimes. Most of the DAs in U.S. cities should be behind bars for what they've allowed to manifest. Total dereliction of duty. It is really a shame. And it is becoming more and more apparent about what's going on in these cities. Yes, you're exactly right. Very, very bad in Fulton County and other counties around. Oh, Metal Seer is an Atlantan, so he knows. He's seen what's going on there. Wow, I did not know that Metal Seer is an Atlantan. He's embarrassed Fulton County has unqualified and corrupt judges and lawyers, but political weaponization of the legal system is widespread, and that's what the problem is. And folks, and I know I shouldn't get very political about this. I'm trying. That's one suggestion I think people have had that I probably should take more into account. But I'm telling you, this is why Trump is getting a lot of support, more support for any of these, because people see through it. People are seeing through these prosecutions. You're the retard. Long time no see. Good to see you, my friend. Long time no see. Good to see you, brother. But you're right, Metal Seer, and you're seeing it right there. Very good. All right, let's see. And let's see. Matthew says, the cash ladies are my favorite. They gave me silver. They find counting drawers. Yes, indeed. That's right. Yes. Yep. And here's another example of this from the other side of the spectrum as well, too. We had, what was his name? Rod Blagojevich. He was a Democrat that was accused of selling the Senate seat to Obama and got in trouble. He was celebrated and for being caught for corruption, but apparently there's some technicalities of that case that I don't know I don't know the full particulars of it, but he ended up getting pardoned by Trump, believe it or not, which is kind of wild to think about. But nonetheless, there are other cases like, for instance, who was it? What's his name? Kevin Spacey got exonerated. He was a Democrat, actor Democrat, got caught up in the Me Too movement, and there was no proof, no evidence that he did anything, and he got exonerated. And that was a good thing. That was a good thing. Because I think the system is just corrupt, and it captures a lot of people in it as well too, and they eat their own. And so I think it's good when people are falsely accused, when they get exonerated. I think it's a good thing, no matter what their political party is or what their stance is. And I think that is really the bottom line here. I think that corruption and political prosecution should not happen on either side of the spectrum. I think that we have to be fair-minded about it. And there's been railroading that's been going on. Look at James Traficant. James Traficant was a Democrat congressman from Eastern Ohio who got railroaded and got unfairly prosecuted as a Democrat. And there's other cases, including, really, it goes back to the president who was first impeached, a Democrat, Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson was unfairly impeached in a political impeachment, and because he stood up for the Constitution as a Democrat. What was buried with him, held in his hands, in his coffin as he went to the grave? It was a copy of the Constitution of the United States of America. Yes, indeed. Talk about, people like that, good folks, have been railroaded throughout this time politically, and it's a shame. It's happened throughout history and will continue, but people tend to gravitate around those people. And I tell you something, James Traficant, he used to do on the floor of the House of Representatives these little 1-minute speeches, and they used to be posted on his website. I gotta tell you, I kind of love the guy because he used to call the IRS the Internal Rectal Service. It's kind of like that. It's pretty good stuff. But anyways, he kind of ruffled the feathers of a lot of people for sure. They didn't like that. Sadly, he died in a tractor accident, and tractor rolled over on him while he was tending his crops. That's how he died. Let's see. All right, let's go over here. Okay, thank you so much, Mike, for Democracy. Thank you for popping on tonight. Take care. Let's take a look at the markets again. We've got now gold is up 90 cents now, and silver's trying to break out to the positive side, barely making any impact. Fractions of a cent, up 0.02%. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Let's see here. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, you're the retard. I have a Rand Paul for president silver round somewhere in my stack. Let's see, very good. All right. This live show has been a drama for many years. Yes, indeed, Gold Chick, it has. Thank you for putting up with the drama here. Appreciate you. Steeler Stacker is here tonight. Good to see you. All right, very good. And let's see here. Now, where are we at? We've got Richard Metcalf says, Salgorithm food and a smash thumbs up. Food for thought. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that so much. Cash says Matthew Crust Life. Yes, indeed. Cash is king. And Backlash says, Sal, can you name 7 Federal Reserve notes that add up to $188? Oh, man, let me think about this real quick here. 7 Federal Reserve notes, I assume 7 different ones. We have a $100 bill. We have a $50 bill. That's $150. We have a $20 bill. That's $170. And we have a $5 bill. That's wait a minute. Let me just think here. Let me just hold on a second here. I'm going to think of this real quickly here. I think all of them may add up to 188. Hold on a second. We're going to do that here in just a minute here. I got to get my thing going here. Let's do this. Let's do this together. All right. We have a $100 bill plus a $50 bill plus a $20 bill plus a $10 bill plus a $5 bill plus a $2 bill plus a $1 bill. 188 bucks. Did I get it right? Backlash, I hope you'll come back and see this. I think we got them all right. We named all 7 of them. The 100, the 50, the 10, the 20, the 5, the 2, and the 1. All legal tender in these United States of America. All right, very good. Evening Dignity, good to see you. Glad you guys are with us here tonight. As we march on through, we have Captain Jeffrey Worth. Your way of coverage and red pilling and truthing to the normies is genius. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Captain. I try my best. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And Johnny B. Is Johnny B with us tonight? Trump 2024. Screw these corrupt Democrat. Trump is innocent. Let's take back the republic. All right. Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. And Homestead Aquarius says here, maybe some good will come from her crimes. People might realize how important a cash society is. Maybe they will realize what a digital currency means and how much it really should be fought. I'll take that dangerous freedom any day over guaranteed servitude. That's right, exactly. That's why, I tell you what, Fannie is teaching us a very powerful lesson with cash. Yes, indeed. All right. There you go. Jim Baramba, I like my currency in Sacagawea coin so I can make it hail. Who needs the rain? Let's get the hail going. Let's get our hail on with these Sacagawea dollar coins. Oh, yes. And what smart quite a bit to get hit with one of these. Yep, indeed. Scooping up that Costco gold is a good idea, too. I haven't checked there to see if that bar's been available anymore. And at what price. Over at Costco, it was all the rage. Steve C., she makes a good point on having cash on hand, however, skirts around the question of where it came from. And that's why cash is good, because you can do that. No matter how short the skirt is, she wears. Willis 2024, there you go. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Have him sell you a lithium mine. There you go. Have lithium. Is lithium used for crazy people too, right? Isn't that like a medication for crazy people? All right, very good. And Crystal Perk, we are already tax slaves, and they want more and more. Indeed, we are. We're taxed so much in this country. Well over 50% of our income is taxed if you are the middle income tax bracket. When you take into account federal, state, and local taxes, well over half of our income is taxed. It's insane. Yep. Shadow work. Millennial here, I hardly ever use cash. Though I'm an advocate for its use, I'm the same way with pew-pews. Yes, indeed. Yep, I hear you. That's right. Zephiel, cash is not a respecter of persons. What does that even mean? It's an inanimate, it's an intimate object. Well, it's an intimate and inanimate. And it is not a respecter of persons. In other words, it doesn't care whose hands are holding it. It will be transferred within whatever hand it so desires. Because everybody accepts it, no matter what color you are. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see. Okay, I should have known. Hold on a second here if I can get my mouse back here. Hold on a second here. I should have known Tiger Stacker would have the answer to this. He says, no, it's an initial med for bipolar. Now use other meds because you have to always monitor lithium levels. Much better meds now. Okay, very good. Must always monitor lithium levels. Well, I tell you what, you can get a good charge out of it, though, can't you, Tiger Stacker? Plus, I need that lithium now from batteries, right? Very good. And Silver's mentioned the Bible 320 times. That's right, West Texas Stacker. That's right. I knew it was a couple hundred. Very, very good. Does anybody know how many times salivate metal is mentioned in the Bible? Anybody have a venture a guess? Probably the same number of times that the word Christian is in the Bible. No, wait a minute. I think Christian is in the Bible. I've heard it's not in some translations, but anyways. Thousand Dare Radio is here. By the way, Thousand Dare Radio, you guys should check out his channel. He's got a really good, entertaining channel. Really good stuff. And you will see a recurring theme on Thousand Dare Radio's channel. And you should definitely check out what theme that is. If you can tell me what the theme is in this chat, if you're familiar with his channel, post it in the comments. Something he shows as a hint. Metal Seer says, when CBDC is implemented, we will have no cash, says Metal Seer. And I tell you what, I think that in time that will be the case. But at first, it won't be the case when they first implement it. It's going to be like a frog in a boiling pot of water. They want to make it as comfortable and make it seem like it's all a benefit at first. So they will allow cash for the first few years of implementation until people become so comfortable with it. Then they will start to weed out cash. They'll incentivize use of CBDCs and disincentivize cash. And then sooner or later, then cash will be gone. I think you're right. I think it's just going to take some time. Thank you, Jay Munlees, for posting a link to Thousand Dare Radio. Tell you what, I actually wish I had his skills on how he presents material, because I think he does a far better job than I do. And some lessons I can learn. There's a lot of channels, smaller channels, especially when I think about me complaining about my lack of views for as long as I've been around. Then I look at some of these other smaller channels. Some of them I can understand why they do so well. Others, it blows my mind as to why they don't do better. I think Thousandaires is one of those channels that he's that good. And but anyways, all right, very good. Let's go over here. We've got Bosnian Stacker, silver or gold. You can't go wrong with stacking either one of them. Nice video. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker. Appreciate that, brother. And thank you for being a long-time supporter of the channel. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Tiger. And Tiger, you're another one of those channels that's really good, man. I'm telling you what, you do an amazing job with your content, the graphics, the editing, everything is all really, really good. Stack Boy says it's still early. Are you on the West Coast, Stack Boy? Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Metal Seer in China, the people pay using their phones. That's right. CBDCs are already implemented there tonight, right? Or already over there at this point in time. That's right, Metal Seer. Thank you again for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. By the way, let's see where we are at on the poll. We have 343 votes on the poll. Will silver end the week higher? 45% say yes, 26% say no, and the rest, 29%, say it'll stay about the same. So we shall see what happens there. All right. Oro y plata. Hello. Yeah, friendo. That's amigo in Spanish. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. Very good. Foxy Joe with a $2.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Foxy Joe. All right. Okay. With this is breaking news just coming across the wires. We do have silver now break out above 1 cent tonight, and gold is up $2.80. But that's minor news compared to what I'm about to tell you. I am no longer controlled opposition. This has just been revealed by 79. I'm no longer controlled opposition because she has just admitted right now, it's in writing, forever embraced and on this platform, never to be go away. It's always here for reference. She says that Sal is out of control. That means that I'm no longer in control of the opposition. Thank you. I hated being controlled opposition. It's really brought me down a little bit. Now I just feel free. I can breathe. In fact, I'm going to take a deep breath right now so that I can feel free to be out of the controlled opposition. Here I go. Sometimes you don't need a slurp. Sometimes you just need to take a breath. But sometimes you still need a slurp. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you still need a slurp, and here we go with the slurp. I'm out of control. What's up, Silver Drill Pickle? Good to see you. All right. All right. LCE Box says, love the thumbnail. Good job with blending current hot topic events and stacking. Thank you, Icebox. Appreciate it. I'm trying new stuff here, and hey, I figured, this is one way to kind of tackle that. And I thank you, Icebox. I appreciate that very much. All right. Bong and Uncle Sal, I gotta bong that some biscuit. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. And thank you guys for having fun with me tonight. And let's see here. Clear Lake Drive says, yep, sure looks more and more like a goal to criminalize cash. I think so. Maybe that's the opposition research they're doing there. Very good. Could be. And Shan says here, absolutely correct, Sal. Corrupt. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. And we have John Bannon says, my opinion is gotta own both. There you go, brother. I'm with you on that. I am with you on that 100%. I can see FOMO kicking in, maybe. Right, nobody knows. I think that silver could drop next week. Ah, right. I hope you're here and took part in my poll, by the way. And by the way, Foxy Joe, thank you so much for the super chat again. Appreciate that. 3 safes in the house. Yes, indeed. I've seen it happen many times before. I'd like to see silver up and gold down. Will that happen? I wish. I've done well with all of my metals. No regrets. On my silver to gold ratio, no regrets, period. My stack is always growing little by little. It's a big part of my total net worth now. Good video, Sal. Keep on prepping, good people. Yes, indeed, John. I think you're right. And I would like to see gold go down and silver go up. I think that's the natural thing for it to happen. Southeast Stacker is here. Welcome. Good evening to you. Appreciate you being here with us. And very good. And Metal Seer with another $2 super thanks here. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, what are those sneakers? There's somebody that told me about the Trump sneakers. They've really gone up. I mean, it's crazy. They sold out like within minutes. But then I heard there were boos at the opening, and I went back and listened, and I did hear some boos there. So I don't know. It's crazy, but it's nuts. Anyways, her name is actually pronounced Fawny. Yep, that's right. But I like the way you pronounce it. It's a better name would be Phony. That's right, Metal Seer. Yep, I knew. So it's like I just got to pronounce it Fanny. No, buy gold, buy more. There you go, Mr. Eminem 911. Appreciate Mr. Eminem Live 11. He's been around a long time for sure. He used to produce some really good videos too. What should I go? What should I do about dinner? I think Silver Joe Pickle, you should take a break and go out and get you a burger from Mickey D's. Why not? Why not? Very good. Fake news on the booze. Okay, that was fake. The booze were fake news. Okay, all right. I thought I heard some. Could they have been Stock Jockey and Jam Unleashed? Could they have been audio? Somebody put in audio of it. They could have done that. That's, with this day and age of deep fakes, that could have happened. Somebody could have mixed in some booze in there. It would not surprise me one bit. CAS, thank you, $4.99. Thank you, CAS. Appreciate that. And Tiger Stacker, I like Trump on a coin, but Melania looks hotter on a coin. Trust me, I got two. There you go. Nice, Tiger. Yes, I didn't know there was a Melania coin out there. Melania coin, that's cool. Yep, she's classy. I tell you what, she's a classy lady. Ah. I'm more of a Madeleine Albright guy myself, though. What can I say? I just, to each their own, right? Or Madeleine Halfbright. All right. Verify nothing and trust everything. That's right, John Knox. I'm with you on that one. No, I'm kidding. Yes, indeed. All right. Trust but verify. It was fake audio. Okay, thank you, Stock Jockey. Thank you, Stock Jockey. I should not have fell for that, should I? That's crazy. Wow. Insane. Fake audio. Man. Doesn't that figure? Let's see. Taco place next door to McDonald's. All right. There you go, Silver Drill Pickle. Very good. All the stupid stuff I've ever said about trouble I've gotten into my life was deep fake. Don't believe it. Do not believe it. That's right. Exactly. And me being sick with last week was a deep fake, too. It was all a big ruse to get pity from all of you. Oh, man. This whole channel is a deep fake. Oh, it's a 10-year deep fake scam. Just to get you guys. No, I'm kidding. All right. All right, let's see here. Merlin says she should have played in goldbacks and confused everybody. Yes, she should have. Get the old goldbacks going here. Yes, indeed. She's no Lady the Bunker, I tell you that. All right, now let's go over here. We have a longer comment. We're going to get into this, then we'll check the markets immediately after this comment. Let's see what Spencer Clark has to say here. Certainly silver is the cheapest option, but short or long term, which is best overall, is a bit of a quandary. Gold is pretty much at its historic peak, whereas silver is about half of its historic max. But even at the first peak was manipulated, gold has had much growth, even being such a higher value over silver. So it would seem the natural choice for wealth building, as the old saying goes, you have to speculate to accumulate. That's true. However, technology, especially the military use of silver, could mean silver will always remain suppressed unless inflating the price benefits weapons manufacturers and the renewable market. This would be practical if governments, I don't know about the supply and demand. Within the renewable sector, it is still the case with keeping the retail prices low so consumers will buy. But what if the governments in World Economic Forum force people to pay whatever it costs for the renewable and clean energy sector? There will be no need to suppress the costs, and the price and the increase will simply be passed on to us, the consumer and taxpayer, whether we can afford it or not. It'll only have to look at the increase in interest rates, which many of us can't afford now, which is the fault of the big banks, to recognize that the central banks, etc., will make us, the people, suffer for their mistakes and greed. There was something seen here in Australia around 2012 where the carbon tax was implemented, it did not do a lot for the environment. It just meant things cost more as producers paid the tax for polluting and increasing the prices accordingly. And taxpayers were out of pocket with the rebates, grants for the farmers, etc., to score carbon credits for doing what they should be doing anyway, growing plant seeds, reducing erosion, and putting nutrients back in the soil. Now, kind of look what's going on in Europe right now with the farmers. They're really prosecuting them hard. It's crazy. Crazy. All right, thanks, Steve C., for popping in tonight. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, it's hard to say. The manipulation thing, there's manipulation that's going on in silver, but I think that's the case with all commodities. I've talked about that before, but thank you. Let's take a look at the markets now. Everything is up now. Silver is barely hanging on. It is up, though, 1 red cent. Gold is up $3.10 right now. This is the highest it's been all night, by the way. Platinum is up $1. Palladium up $10. It's very good. Very, very true. And I tell you what, Stock Jockey makes a very good and profound point. When you really think about it, if your country can afford to give money to other countries, then you really pay too much in taxes, and that's true. If we can afford to give other countries, all this aid and assistance, which I'm not against to some extent, but especially with what's going on now, we are literally putting these other countries first while our border is wide open. But of course, a lot of that could be stopped with what money they already have, but they refuse to do that. So why should we give money to any other countries and protect their borders when we're having our own problems here at home? But it's crazy. All right, let's see here. Savage Stacker is here, the great Savage Stacker. Another great channel you should definitely check out. He is the man. He does some really good stream of consciousness with a lot of his videos. And a lot of people have really grasped on to what he's been saying in his videos. And he's a hard-working man. And he's got a really great stack and good sound. Just right to the core. Good, solid fiscal responsibility. And a great guy. And he loves gold and silver. Doesn't get any better than that, in my view, for sure. Check him out, Savage Stacker. Great member of the community, for sure. And let's see here. Where are we at? Jeff Nelson. She's more gangster than Tony Montana. There you go. That's right. It's the only thing I agree with Fanny on. I always have cash. I tried Norwegian Maid. That's right. I'm with you on that, for sure. Metal Seer, thank you so much. Practicing Sal's voice and slurp, but not there yet. All right, Metal Seer. You're the man. You probably do much better than I do. And I'm almost done with this coffee. Here we go. That finishes it up. I'm going to put the chaser in there. I need to get more water. I'm short of water. Yes, indeed. Stack 'em High says, there will always be cash in the system, irrespective of when a CBDC system is coming into being. Well, I tell you what, just like gold and silver, they can't really take our cash, because if you want to have cash outside the system, it will just circulate whatever cash is left. They may not print anymore, but unless they actually come and confiscate it from us, I think that's about as likely as them confiscating gold and silver. It's not going to happen. So there'll always be some sort of cash around. Dernibelung says, last week tried to buy a 1-ounce gold kangaroo, 20 ounces of silver Piedmont next-gen kangaroos. eBay flagged my account as suspicious. Missed the dip. Anyone else having their accounts restricted? I've not heard of that. That's crazy. I've not heard of that in a while. I wonder what's going on there. Very good. Very good. Where are we at? A great show, man. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Where are we having trouble here? That's from Daniel. Cassie. I think that's Casey or Cassie. Thank you so much. And Stack 'em High. I will always buy gold over silver every day of the week. All right, there you go. So he's got a clear preference there. Very, very cool. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Big Test Unit. Yeah, you're gonna want to check out. You want to check out tomorrow night's live stream around 6:30. It's gonna be it's a very 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 interesting for sure. Very good. Stack Boy, the borders have always been open. Now it's an issue. Yeah. Well, the problem now is that they're basically encouraging them to come in. And the borders, that's really the problem. The borders have been open too much for all of these years, really. In fact, we should stop all immigration altogether. I mean, all of it. There should be no more immigration. We've got enough people already in this country. Stop it completely. I think that's just my view. In fact, that's not a radical notion. There was no immigration in this country from 1926 to 1965. None. It was none. We'd already had a lot of immigrants come in through, and we were populating the country. And we were at that point again, if and more, we needed to deport all of the illegals that came in this country. And anyways, but that's an aside note. But anyways, but there's just too many threats nowadays, and I just think that it just needs to be stopped altogether. No more asylum, nothing for any reason. That's it. There's other countries that people can take for asylum reasons, but we should shut it down. Hemlo says, I would not be telling people if I kept cash in my house. Yeah, well, thing is, there's ways to do it strategically, and but yeah, it's probably not a good thing to announce, but I think it's a good idea to do. But anyways, Bobby Agee says here, it may be of importance to provide context of this case and not just snippets of the story for those that may not know why this case is so profound. Yeah, that really wasn't the purpose of the video with Bobby Agee. The purpose of the video is to make a lesson on cash. I did bring some context into the case, though, but probably not as complete as you'd like. But he's saying that an approximate total of $625,000 was spent by this DA to an associate. She is failing to account for the sources of these funds. But there is a story deeper than which has brought light to this situation. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned, I think, in the video that she campaigned on not sleeping with a underling or with an employee, and essentially that's what she's doing because she hired this guy to be a prosecutor on her case against Trump, and that is the overall context of it. All right, let's see here. Dean says, "Thanks for the insight, Sal. See you tonight." Thank you, Dean. You were the man. Glad you're here. And Bosnian Stacker says, people will never learn. Nice video and thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Skull Splitter says here, I have 3 small children. One has to get over here. Under 10. 3 small children under 10. Stayed home, mom, wife. I work 45 hours a week. I have a mortgage. I have 0 cash for the last 3 years. I'm putting 1 month worth of expenses in cash now. The rest is in home equity, JP, and precious metal. Thanks, brother. Good thinking, Skull Splitter. Very good thinking indeed. Good to see you guys. Yes, indeed. And where are we at? U.S. citizens need to look at other countries as if they wanted to immigrate to them to understand what sort of stipulations we should put on immigrants. The U.S. is way too lax. Yes, indeed. It sure is. For sure. That's right. And Silver Heist is here. We didn't need immigration in the 30s and 50s with all the Italian and Irish immigrants from. That's right. That's true. A lot of people, they did a lot of procreating with the Italian and Irish. And by the way, Silver Heist is here. You're going to want to check out Silver Heist's newest video. Yes, indeed. He invokes what is known as Salivate's Law in that video, but just does a great job with his videos and production of his videos. So definitely check out Silver Heist. We shouted him out at the first part of this live stream, but I'm going to bring him to your attention again because he's a great guy and he's here. He's been a respected member of the community for a long time. And when you see what's on that video, it warms my heart, especially because there was one of those that went around the world thanks to him. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see here. There you go. All right, there. Yes, indeed. West Virginia recognizes metals. Tiger Stackers will begin in 55 minutes. You want to check that out. Actually, if it's at 8, it's going to be 25 minutes from now. But yes, indeed. JM Unleashed, thank you for the reminder of that. Check out Tiger Stacker immediately after this broadcast. All right, very good. And Old Route 66, holding cash is not a black thing. That's right. It's just a practical thing. It's a good thing to do. All right, let's refresh these comments and take a look at the markets again, shall we? While we're here, just for gits and shiggles. All right, the metals are breaking out a little higher tonight so far. Look at this, folks. Gold is up $4.30 to $2,018.50. That's right. That's what's happening to gold right now. It's up. Silver's up 4 cents. That's 4 shiny red cents. Not pennies, but cents. Pennies come from the United Kingdom. Cents make sense here in the United States of America to $23.52. Boom shalaka boom. Platinum up 1 red dollar. Actually, the dollars are green dollar. One of these, folks. One of those. Palladium is up $10. And yeah, there's where they are. There's where the metals complex are as well. There we go. And Liquid Electrum is here. Good to see Liquid Electrum do a Salivates Law round. Yes, indeed. A Salivates. I'd like to do that. That'd be fun. Good to see Liquid Electrum. Good to see you, brother. Yes, indeed. He is here. Long time no see, but we love him. He is here tonight. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Slurp on. Slurp on. Should I quit my daytime job and start a career as a singer? Press 1 for yes, or press 1 for no, so that I'll have no idea what your viewpoint is on it. 1 for yes or 1 for no, if I should quit my day job and become a full-time singer. 1 for yes or 1 for no. Let's get back to the comments here, because people are alive in the comments with the sound of music. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Dirt Band. And let's see here. Excellent report. Thank you. YouTube may be hiding your video. I tell you what, this one I thought would do very well. It bombed. 7 outrageous lies about gold. 7 will shock you. I thought most people would like that one. I'm going to go past these. We beat a dead horse there. Justin says, I think this dip is coinciding with a hard dip in demand for metals as the economy slows. You're my prayers, brother. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, Justin. You are the man. Very kind of you indeed. First, says PC Coinstar on this video. Way to go. Being first on this one. Appreciate that. Everybody's saying 1. Everybody is saying 1. That means everybody wants me to become a full-time singer. That's how I'm interpreting it anyways. All right. Yes, indeed. Very good. Glad you guys are with me tonight. We're going to, yes, and Terrell, joint singing live stream. I wish we'd do it. All right, very good. David Metcalf, I've done giveaways before, but I don't really do giveaways on this channel. Mostly, there's several different reasons why, but I don't want to go and get into it. But there's several reasons why I don't do giveaways here. But but anyways, very good. All right, but I have done giveaways in the past, and there will be more coming, but they're going to be very few and far between for very good reasons. All right, we have Jade says, regarding 1349 in 1980, a gold was made by a team of scientists in the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory in Berkeley, California. Yes, indeed, it is called Chrysopia. Wow, interesting. Well, that may be related in part to tomorrow's live stream. There you go. Blue Oyster Cult, there you go. Don't fear the Reaper. Is that from Blue Oyster Cult? Maybe I'm Spanky from the Little Rascals. It could be. All right. All right. Mike in Georgia says, I absolutely love that after how hard she went after President Trump, making a mockery of our legal system and embarrassing our state, now the whole world is watching her over her indiscretions. Exactly. Karma is, I don't know, karma, or is that justice? I don't know, sweet justice, however you describe it. Karaoke live stream, there you go. All right, there you go. Yes, indeed. Brian Smith says here. Let's see here about this video from this morning. Price only matters if you're going to sell. Otherwise, it's all paper gains. It's like your house doubling in value, but you would brew against that. Problem with all these articles and the experts and the tube and whatnot. They're all speculators mining stocks and all that. I'm not, and don't think your average stacker out there is. Yes. Very, very true. I'm no expert either. We just give our whatchamacallit, our opinion. Whoa, $19,000 for Trump gold sneakers. Whew. I missed my opportunity, I guess. Eric says, the Democrat running a RICO investigation was one of themselves involved in a RICO enterprise. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Bosnian Stacker, very informative video and thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And we've got John Bethia says, back years ago, people told their kids to always take a little money on a date. So if something happened, you could get home. Also, I don't have a quarter. You could get arrested for being a vagrant. Yes, that's true. Very, very true. All right. Greetings to Zardoz is with us tonight. Welcome, Zardoz. Long Live Coins is still here. Good to see you guys. Let's get into the John Bethia. What money a person has at their home is nobody's business. That's right. Very, very true. Unless they're under criminal investigation, I guess. But anyway, it's very good. Let's see here. My throat's getting, I'm just apologize, but my throat's getting a little sore. So probably not going to read the real long ones, but let's get over here to the markets again and see. Oh man, look at this. Oh, disappointing. Silver's now dropped back down 1 cent. Wow, that's crazy. It was up 1 cent. Now it has dropped down a cent. Now it's down 4 cents. What in the heck? It was up 4 cents, now down 4 cents. Insane in the membrane. And now gold is up $3. That was crazy. Slurpo Fry from CS. Good to see you. Eagle Steve is here. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's going on with silver now. We're a little late to getting our looking at the graph of the past day. Let's see what the last day's movement. 5 days. 1 day. Massive drop now down for silver. Boom, 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 boom. Smack, smack, smack. Up and then smack, up, smack, 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 down. And look over here, folks. This is weird, right? Up, smack, up, smack. But that was on the 18th of February. And, but yeah, look at there. So crazy. That's silver. Gold, not much activity we're seeing here. It just kind of just chilling over here. Gold is just chilling. Okay? That's technical talk. Very good. All right. And let's get back over here. What's her address? That's a good question, B-Bob. What is her address? Oh, my goodness gracious. Cherokee Cowboy. Fanny, we talk about Willis the Crooked, Disbar, and Charge. Here we go. Yep. Michael, I'd say definitely she's corrupt. Just picked up a 1 ounce gold eagle at the LCS. Ordered a 1 ounce gold 2024 Lunar Dragon. My first Perth Mint coin and some 90%. You will not be disappointed. That's a lovely coin. That Perth Mint Dragon coin is very nice. It's the X-Sphere now, says Drew McClinton. Yes. The X-Sphere. We should all really butt out of Fanny's business. All right, dang, I like that plan words. Yes, indeed. Alien says, truckers just shut down deliveries to New York City. I heard that might be happening. That they may shut down deliveries to New York City, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because a lot of New Yorkers are going to suffer from that. But hey, they elected those people too, by the way, right? I don't know. And I don't know if you're going to get enough truckers to join along to do that, to have that big of an impact on the supply chains into New York. But that is interesting. And we'll see what happens. Truckers just shut down deliveries in New York City. Wow. In protest over what's going on there. Go for Lift says, I've gone from 80 to 20% gold to 90 to 10%. I have 287 ounces of silver and will stop when I get to 300. Okay, there you go. Making a move into gold. The Crutchinator, American justice will prevail and she will walk free, hopefully with a payout. Oh my goodness gracious. That's called corruption if she goes away free from that, but I wouldn't be surprised if she did walk away free from it. Bob Silver, I'm taking some cash my LCS tomorrow. I have off work tomorrow. All right, congratulations. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic slurp on this one. Thank you, brother. I'm running out of topics. Oh, man, there's so much more I could have done. I had like 3 other topics I could have done today, but I chose this one. I'm never run out of topics, Charles. Just because this maybe stepped on your toes or triggered you, maybe you didn't like it, but I'm not running out of topics, and this was a good topic. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. Annie Oakley is still here. Appreciate that. Annie Oakley hanging out with us tonight. The Cranky One says, never really thought about it, but it's so obvious in her pompous attitude. And that's exactly right. You nailed it. She has a really pompous, holier-than-thou attitude. She could be part of a plan to push for CBDC. So certainly is a poster child for obvious criminal behavior. Yep. It's crazy. Yep. It really is. Okay. Where are we at? The Moth Dog, jump on the 0 to near zero premiums. All right. If you can find those deals, go for them. And thank you, Brian, for listening every night. I appreciate that. And Roberts watched once and was bored. Okay, well, you don't have to watch anymore. Bye. Sayonara. Just go back to the basics. Maybe some deals, some unboxing, to see how the algorithm treats you. People hate unboxings now. Nobody watches a pure unboxing video anymore. That's one thing I've learned. I've learned the hard way. But a lot of people say they want to see unboxings, but they just never perform very well. Anyway, so much more competition for people's time. Many more channels now with the medals than there's ever before. You do good, though. I've watched you since I started stacking. You were the first bigger channel I followed. Well, thank you, 49s. I do appreciate that so much. I mean, I will show new coins within a video. Hopefully that would keep people watching and engaged in the video. But hardly anybody notices because some of those videos don't get, I don't know, it's hard to say. You try different things. In fact, when I did, the whole reason why I did the debt clock videos, the debt clock secret videos, was in part to kind of do something new on the channel, to kind of up my game a bit. It took some work to do those videos. It ended up hurting my channel. I think those videos actually hurt my channel. So I'm stopping doing them. Very good. All right, very good. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see. Surrender says, best to take care of yourself. You come first. Always. I had a thought it would be great if only if you feel so inclined to offer videos on precious metal stacking, in particular for us newbies. I have done videos of that in the past, and all of my videos where I've done tips and trips on gold and silver fail miserably. They all do horribly. I did one the other day on 9 tests on how to tell if your silver is fake or not. Video bombed. I did a video about 9 outrageous lies about gold. Video bombed. I did a video about gold coins versus gold bars. Video bombed. Failed miserably. All those videos fail whenever I do them. Believe you me, I've tried those types of things. And I do have playlists of some of those things, especially stacking for for silver beginners. And you can check those out if you want. But every time I do those videos, and those videos take a lot more time and effort to do and put together to be concise in some of that content, always they fail on this channel. But on other channels, they do really, really good. It's crazy. Channels that have a quarter of the subscribers that I have, those videos do much better. But when I do them, for some reason, they just tank. And they're not controversial videos either. I don't understand it. But believe you me, I've thought about that, and I've done those as well before. But anyways, a good suggestion. I really appreciate that, Surrender. And a lot of people have given me some good tips on this, and I do appreciate it, but it was all over the place from everybody. But anyways, China says, sorry things that have been slowing down. Personally, I really enjoy the show and all the great info I'm receiving every day. Just bought 11 more ounces of silver. That's great. That's a big deal. Of your awesome information and heads up info. It makes me check out the live stream silver futures webpage every day. But I can hit the silver dealer in the days that prices are a great low price. Thanks. And thank you so much. I'm glad you're here too, China. It means a lot to me that you're part of the channel. Yes, indeed. All right, let's refresh these comments. While we do that, we'll take a look at the markets again. Where the market's doing now, we can see that gold is up $4.20, up $4.20 for gold. Silver is down 3 cents right now. It's the only metal that's down. I think it's part of a correction from what we saw last week when the prices went up 7% in 1 week. Have a good night, James Smith. To Save Travels. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Eric says, we want to see a Salivate Metal full stack video. That'll bring up the viewership. Well, Eric, believe it or not, I've done those too. And even though those videos did do well, they didn't do nearly as well as I would hope. I've got a gold full stack video, a palladium full stack video, and a silver full stack video. But anyways, they did well, but not as well as I had hoped. Only way to get big views is to give free silver to the jumps. Yeah, and even that would just be a temporary thing, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to just buy views or subscribers. And it's to me, it's only a temporary thing, and it doesn't get people coming back. I've got to try to use my personality if I can. But anyways, and I appreciate everybody that do come back, believe you me. But anyways, that's the thing. All right, let's get back down here to some of these comments. Many switched to shorts, and I've done these shorts as well too. But anyways, all right, let's get over here. I hate to be that guy, especially since you're recently just a furry family member, but the internet loves cats. I know you had some in your earlier videos, maybe your thumbnails. Cats are original clickbait. Yep. Keepers, sadly, it does not and has not ever helped my channel. I've just done it for fun, but it's not helped my channel. But thank you. DD Prepper says, excellent report on this one. 7 big lies. Not many people saw this video. I thought it would do better. It should have done better. But anyways, but thank you. Gold and silver, says China, have been used as currency for hundreds of years. Actually, for thousands of years, but I digress. And will be for hundreds of more years and very long after we're all dead and 6 feet under. Thanks, Sal, for the great educational video. Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. And Get Daily says, just like any other currencies, beginnings and endings are always tied together. Yes, indeed, they are. True that, true that. And we've got Brian Borba says, my guess is less viewers in a bear market. Yeah, but there's other channels that are doing very, very well in a bear market with their views. So I can't blame the bear market, and I can't blame necessarily YouTube in particular, unless it's just something with my channel. I don't know. But anyways, thank you for your education about gold. Let's see here. Very good. And we've got Tony Erickson says, Sal, you never stop to amaze me on your streams and the hard work you put into them. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, my friend, very much. I'm a gold junkie and will always be. I love working for it. I love pouring it. I love dumping it out in my pig and hearing and that thud when it comes out. Oh, I can imagine. To feel that and all that hard work pay off literally for the chunk of gold that you get. That is so awesome, Tony. Love what you do. That's great. Very good. Red Crawler could use a Folger sponsorship of black coffee. There you go. Yes, indeed. I like that. All right. Patriot. Start an email newsletter to keep in touch with us all. Many of us have been unsubscribed also. Well, sadly, the thing is, if I did an email newsletter, I just add to your junk mail. Nobody wants any more emails, newsletters. They don't want one from me. I can tell you that. I could pull that right now. Nobody's going to want to hear from me in an email about what video is coming up, or even what's going on in my life or what have you. I do a live stream. I'm active enough on YouTube, but I know that that's not what they want. But anyways, they'd just be annoyed at it. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a good suggestion. I don't think it's going to work, but I appreciate it. Watch your buzzwords, replace them with wish you the best. Watch your buzzwords, replace them with wish you the best. Well, I'm trying to think. Wish you the best is kind of generic. I like my multitude of gratitude, and that's something I've been doing since the beginning. I'm probably not going to change that. I'm probably going to keep my sayings kind of the same. But anyways. All right. Savage Lee. Oh, man, thanks for being here. You should only really need to subscribe once, but thank you so much, my friend. And let's see here. Where are we at? Come on now. Oh, we're getting near the end. In fact, we're going to stop right now, folks, because Tiger Stacker is getting ready to go live. So you want to check out Tiger Stacker's channel. He's going live right now. We're going to end this poll. And thank you guys for participating in the poll. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. And gold is up a little bit. Silver is now fallen 5 cents tonight. So we had hopes for silver to kind of keep going up, but it's pulled back a little bit here. And thank you. I'm going to pin JM Unleashed comment here. Tiger Stackers premieres in 35 minutes. West Virginia recognizes metals. So check that out. And thank you so much. Silver Eyes, the Sullivan Metal had a house brand coffee. What would it be called? Oh my goodness gracious, good question. I don't know. Oh my goodness gracious. Sal's Grind? Sal's Grind? I don't know. I don't know what we can do it. Grind metals. Grind Sal metals. Grind Sal metals. But take care all. Thank you for being here tonight. I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars, keep reaching for the ground. Check out Tiger Stacker's premiere in 35 minutes from right now, and come back here tomorrow night for a very special, very interesting, very new broadcast. A special live event coming tomorrow night at 6:30. Take care.